Two children appeared in a quiet English village, their skin the color of green leaves. Their words, from no known tongue. One lived, one died. Whispers of the unexplained have lingered through time. Here at Vales of the Old World, we step into the shadows where history and legend blur. Tonight's tale begins now. In the heart of Suffolk, where the land folds into gentle fields and shadows cling to the forests, lies the village of Woolpit. To most it is ordinary, quiet, forgotten. But nearly 9 centuries ago, something happened here. The veil slipped and something extraordinary crossed through. A story still whispered today of the children who were not like us. It was the 12th century, the age of knights and castles, when faith and superstition guided every hand. Near the wolf pits that gave the village its name, 2 children appeared, a boy and a girl. They were unlike anything the villagers had ever seen. Their clothing woven of strange materials, their words falling in a language no ear could recognize, and their skin carried the hue of green leaves in summer. The villagers gathered in disbelief, staring at these children as if the earth itself had given them form. Some did the sign of the cross. Others whispered, "They must be spirits." The children trembled, clinging to one another, their wide eyes darting as though they had stepped into a nightmare. And perhaps they had. They were taken in, sheltered in a villager's cottage. But in those first days, they would not eat. Food was offered, warm bread, fruits from the orchard, fresh milk. They pushed it away with frightened hands. Days stretched on, and their faces grew gaunt. Murmurs spread through Woolpit. Were they cursed? Were they destined to die before their mystery could be known? Then came the turning point. The children saw broad beans carried in from the fields. At once, their eyes lit up. They snatched at them, raw, unprepared, devouring them hungrily. From then on, they ate, though only beans would satisfy them at first. Slowly, their strength began to return. But it was not enough to save them both. The boy, smaller, weaker, never seemed to thrive in this new land. His steps were slow, his laughter rare. At night, he cried quietly in a language no one could understand. The villagers, though kind, could not ease his sorrow. They say his eyes always searched for something unseen, perhaps the dim twilight of the land he had left behind. As the months passed, his health failed, his body grew frail, his voice faint. Some whispered the earth of this world rejected him. Others, that his spirit longed for home. He slipped away, quietly, leaving his sister alone, in a place she could not yet call her own. His death left an ache, not only in her heart, but in the village itself. For with his passing, one half of the mystery was gone. The girl, though broken with grief, endured. She survived, and slowly, she began to change. She learned the English tongue. She adapted to the villagers' ways. She learned to eat their food until even her skin began to lose its green hue. Yet even as she blended in, something in her remained different, a shadow of the twilight world she once knew. And when she was asked where she had come from, she spoke of St. Martin's Land, a place where the sun never rose high in the sky, but lingered in perpetual twilight, a place where everything glowed green in the dim light, and a people like her. What was this land? Was it a hidden realm beneath the earth? A reflection of our own world, invisible, except when the veil thins? Or something stranger still, a place far beyond the stars? Whispers grew around Woolpit, and theories multiplied through the centuries. Some said the children were wanderers, orphans of war, their strange color, born of hunger and sickness. Others believed they had stumbled through a doorway between worlds, a doorway that closed behind them forever. The girl lived on, though the memory of her brother never left her. She grew into a woman, strong, willful, yet always fell a little apart from those around her. Some accounts say she worked in service, learning the rhythms of English life. Others suggest she married, bore children, left behind a line of descendants, perhaps still among us. But to the end of her days, there was an air of strangeness about her. Her speech never lost its unusual cadence. Her eyes never lost the faraway look of one who had seen things others could not. Some said she carried both worlds within her, the twilight of St. Martin's Land and the light of our own. The villagers of Woolpit grew older, but the tale of the Green Children remained, passed from voice to voice, carried in hushed tones, around hearth fires and in churchyards, until it became legend. And still the questions echo. Were they lost wanderers or travelers from another realm? Was the boy's frailty the mark of a body that could not endure this world? Did the girl live out her life, haunted by memories of a land no one else could see? We may never know, but in Woolpit, the fields still whisper, and if you walk there at twilight, when the light fades and the earth grows hushed, perhaps you too will feel it. The sense that the veil once opened here, and that somewhere just beyond our sight, the children still wait to return. The mysteries of the old world never truly fade. Share your thoughts, your theories, even stories you'd like us to cover. And if you'd like to walk with us further into the shadows of history, take a moment now to like this video, subscribe, and ring the bell, so you never miss what waits beyond the veil. Until next time, take the vow and stay tuned for what lies just beyond the veils of the old world.